couple things now from this top side. So we're here, we get over here, we're working past, it doesn't really matter how we do this knee cut, any of this stuff. We've established some kind of side control. Whether he's framing here or he's moving back. Now my preference, in this case, it's personal preference, is I like to get a non-traditional side control, which is this hand instead of being over to the hips and this arm over the head. Because here I can sprawl out and get this hip low. And so this is what I'm gonna work on, is getting this hip low and isolating this arm. So what this arm here does is it blocks him from turning into or trying to shrimp into me and bringing his legs up. So he's trying to bring his legs up and recover a guard. I'm blocking him with this arm, okay? I'm also flattening out this arm here on the bottom. We're gonna do one of two things with it. Actually, let me borrow, who are you? Because both him and Jeremy's shoulders are not terribly good. All right. So, same thing here. We get to the side control, we're here, hand comes here and the other one over, and we're putting our weight on this arm here. And so in this case, what I'm gonna do is, I want the arm to come out to this side. So I'm gonna drop my hip kind of low. See how it naturally wants to come out to that side? Now, once it does, it's kind of like armpit to armpit. I'm gonna reach this hand underneath and pull him up and grab it. Yep. So now I'm grabbing the back of his collar and we're kind of armpit to armpit here. I'm bringing his body up, lodging my knee kind of in behind him to make it hard for him to turn in. Now from here, this arm, he's gonna be wanting to kind of fight, turn. I'm gonna bring this hand across his face and then down here for the choke. I'm sorry. So what I'm not doing is just reaching and grabbing, because if I do, he's gonna turn towards me with his face. And this is hard to finish. So this is, I'm gonna come in here, not really gonna get his neck. So when he's turning towards me here, fighting this hand inside, so he's wanting to turn towards me, you don't wanna turn away. So he wants to turn this way. We'll bring the hand up, use our forearm, or the back of our forearm, to push his head up, and then grabbing. And then we'll finish that way. Make sense? Okay. You see that again? So we're good.
One more time.
The pressure on your forearm, is it to his...
To the neck or the trachea. If you go across the trachea, you'll know if you're going across the front. Be slow, because it is pressing across the trachea. Most of the time it's across the neck, because you're pushing their head over, and you're framing here, and they can't really turn back. So the reason we're bringing our arm up here like this, and going here, and then dropping in front of his neck, is so that my forearm still blocks his chin from turning back towards me. Because if I let him turn towards me, then this choke kind of goes away. I can't choke him very well here. So I need his head and body still turned that way. Make sense?
One more time, all the way.
No worries. So to start off, getting control of this arm. He's here, arms in the middle. I'm gonna drop this hip down, but I'm keeping this one tight. This hand here will come underneath, and then we'll drive him up. And just drive him to the side so I can grip. Now it's hard for him to pull away from me. And then we'll just bring into him and then finish the choke. Okay?
Is the finish here? Like baseball?
No, it's you're pulling with this one. It's just a paper cutter. So I'm here. My finish is getting my elbow down and then kind of bringing my hand up. So if I can go inside, great. Most of the time I end up just grabbing. So my finish is actually just, I'm not doing hard with him here. I'm pulling this elbow, trying to get the elbow to the ground as I head this up. So my finish is just that.
And your right arm?
My right arm is
grabbing
pulling
his
him
collar?
tight. So this is holding him tight so that he can't move away.
Okay.
So if I were here, I didn't have this right arm, he'd just move out.
Yeah.
So that right arm is holding him in place. Okay? So that's just one of these versions of the paper cutter
When
here.
you have his arm pinned, are you giving him room to get it out? Are you creating space, or is he just...
I'm creating space on this side where I know that I can trap him. So the question is, so from right here, turn around this way. So we're here, he's got this arm in here. So his arm is right here. So in this case, what we're doing right now is I'm gonna go to the paper cutter. So I'm gonna drop my hip that way, which gives him an opportunity to move the arm out. But I've already got my arm here, so now I can block him. And then we can put some pressure into him if we need to.
I'm allergic to jiu-jitsu.
There, okay? Got a partner with that, guys.